Hi guys, Keely here. So for today's video, I'm super excited because I've literally been wanting to make this video since I moved here, which was in June, and it's January. So I'm very excited to be making it today, and it's a little room tour. I'm gonna be completely honest, this room was an absolute wreck before yesterday. I spent like 6 hours deep cleaning. So before this, it didn't really look like this because I'm like a generally messy person, but it's like one of my New Year's resolutions to like keep things clean because I don't like being messy. I also like rearranged some stuff because not everything that I had like found a home yet, if that makes sense. But yesterday I spent a ton of time doing that and I am super happy with the result. So I thought I would film this little room tour for you before it changes because I'm kind of thinking of doing a little like room makeover, so maybe stay tuned for that, we'll see. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get started. So this is the first little corner of my room right when you walk in. This is the door. I have a little like coat rack here with a bunch of coats over here. So I have that on there, and then I also have my point and shoot film camera hanging up right next to my door. I like this one like right by the door because this space was kind of weird to like put anything there. I felt like it needed something, and my camera like makes a nice decoration, and it's also like reminds me to take my camera when I leave. Also, I apologize for the vehicle noises outside. I live on a busy street, so and it's also like 10 a.m. On a Tuesday, so people are like driving a lot right now, but we'll just ignore that. Yeah, and then anyway, to my left I have this little table. It's actually a table that I thrifted, and I've just got like some like random little stuff on here. I've got like a picture of me and my boyfriend, some of my Lush body sprays, candles, some crystals, tissue box holder, a little like jar for change, and then a little dish for my like most worn jewelry. And then next to the table I have a little magazine rack that's also thrifted. It just has some of my favorite magazines. I have a lot of design magazines. I go to school for graphic design, if you didn't know. I have this little macrame wall hanging that I got at Marshall's. It was only like $12 or $13, which was a really great deal. Alright, and then moving in when you walk in my room, next to the little table is my mirror. It's a really nice, huge, full-length mirror. This I got at IKEA and it was only $50, which was super cheap for other ones that I've been looking at that were like this. I like was looking at some and I couldn't really find one for less than like $200. Highly recommend this mirror if you're looking for something like this. I love it. It's great for taking outfit pics, you know. And then I also have my like whole clothing storage system over here. I have a really small closet, which you'll see in a second. This house is really old, so with a lot of old houses, like this closets are quite small. I have these like stackable wire drawers from IKEA, and I keep tons of stuff in here. Like I've got some bags and like purses and tote bags up here, bras, socks, t-shirts. I also have like a ton of beanies in here because I wear beanies and hats a lot, so I have those in there with my t-shirts because I don't have as many t-shirts. And then I also have like shorts and skirts, workout clothes, even though I don't work out that often, but I want to like get a gym membership again. And I also have swimwear and then some more bags at the bottom, like bags that I don't use as often. And then I also have this large clothing rack. This guy, honestly, I wouldn't recommend. I spent probably like $200 on it, and it isn't that great. It like tips over a lot, which is really dangerous. It's very tall, but it's very like visually nice, and it's also good for storing my clothes. I just have coats on here. There's a couple other things on here, but like coats, jackets, that's mostly it. I just have a lot of coats and jackets and can't fit them in my regular closet. And then I also have 3 shelves with the majority of my shoes on here. I've got like a row of boots, a row of sneakers, and then another row of sneakers, but they're like canvas sneakers, like Vans and Converse. And these are like all of my most worn shoes. So I tried to like close my blinds for the sake of this shot not being super backlit, but it still is, and I don't think you can even see me right now, but just for this one shot, I'll just have it like this. Right next to my clothing rack is the door to my balcony. It is super cute. I will put in a picture because I'm not gonna go out there right now because it's like 14 degrees. But it's really nice in the summer. I have a cute little like bistro table, and I'll usually move some of my plants that are inside right now outside. And I also have some lights. I got the lights at I think either Target or Big Lots, and then I got the little table at IKEA, and it was super cheap, super nice in the summer to sit out there and like eat dinner or like have coffee or something. Alright, so over here, moving around, next to the door is my bed up against this corner of the room, right up against my window. Over here next to my bed I have a little rattan basket that I got at IKEA that's super cute. I have blankets in there, like extra blankets, and then also when I go to bed I'll like throw my throw pillows over there. And then as a bedside table I'm actually using this vintage speaker that I found. I think it was like $2 at Goodwill. It's really pretty. It's the only thing in here that is dark wood, but I actually really like it. And on top of it, I have just some books. I have this little lamp that I got at Target, and then a little candle from Bath & Body Works, as well as just some little random things. And then, moving on to my bed, I have this bed frame, which is just kind of like an unfinished wood sort of look, and that's from IKEA. And then my bedspread is just a plain white bedspread that I got at Target like years ago. I really need to get a new one because it's not that great anymore. I also have some pillows, which again I need to replace because I have this furry one that I've had forever. I think it's from Target, I don't really remember. And then this little like woven one that I also think is from Target, but they're getting really worn out and I have to get rid of them. The only one that I like just recently got is this green vintage one. Oh, and then I forgot about the stuff on my walls. I have a little illustration that I picked up at a local like market in these little like hangers from IKEA, as well as a vintage like small macrame hanger. And then on the other side of my window I have two prints that are in thrifted frames. Both of the prints my boyfriend took. He's a photographer who does like black and white film, so he's got a ton of really beautiful photographs. Follow him on Instagram if you're interested in seeing them because they're really cool. And then I also have my blanket on here that's a vintage blanket. I really love like 70s decor and like 70s like warm kind of colors, as you can see. But I have this really cool blanket, and my baby kitten Donut is sleeping on the blanket. And then I also have this little house husband. I don't know what they're supposed to be called. I know that my family always called them house husbands, and I don't know, maybe just like backrest, I don't know, but I think that's from Target or Marshalls or something like that. And then this is probably my favorite part of my room, are these posters that I have hanging above my bed. They're these 3 posters. I forget the company's name, but I'll like put it either in the description or on the screen. They make a ton of really beautiful like classic illustration kind of style posters. And then I also have them all hanging by the same little like clips from IKEA. Alright, so now we're in the last corner of my room. At the end of my bed, I have this little bookshelf from IKEA, and it's just a really simple like open shelf. On this shelf on the bottom I have just some books. I read a lot of nonfiction, so there's just a bunch of like nonfiction books, as well as some like sketchbooks, notebooks, zines, that kind of thing. I also have at the end this little like antique bank that I actually got from my great grandma. I've had it for like years, probably since I was like 10. It has traveled around with me, so that's something that just has like some sentimental value. And then on the top shelf I have this little jewelry box that has some jewelry in it. It's my like either like fancier jewelry or like less worn jewelry that I keep in here. And this is actually a super nice like jewelry box that has my name engraved in the inside that my parents got me for, I think they got it for me for graduation. I also have a little like trinket box. This is Tallest Tree on Earth, California Redwoods, that my boyfriend got me. This shelf has a lot of like sentimental items, which I really like. And then over here I have this really cool vintage Samsonite train case, and my grandma gave this to me. I believe she actually gave this to me at my graduation as well, or at my graduation party. And I just keep scarves inside of here, like scarves that I'll either like wear around my neck or wear in my hair or stuff like that. And then I also have like a little station of like camera stuff next to it. I've got like some rolls of film. There's 6 of them that I need to get developed, and then 2 that are unused. Camera lenses, Polaroid film, and then a disposable camera that I need to get developed as well. And then on top of here I have some plants and some jewelry. I know this baby is wilting very sadly. I am nursing her back to health. I neglected her over finals, I'll just say that. She is like on on her way back to health, despite this one crispy leaf that like fell one day and like was touching the top of my lamp without me noticing, so it got crispy, which is very sad because I think this is one of her like prettiest leaves, and that's why I haven't cut it off. Yeah, anyways, this is a Monstera deliciosa, if anyone's curious. And then I have this little like box of succulents that my boyfriend got me that's super cute. He got me that for Christmas, so this is a newer addition to my collection of plants. And then I have just this little baby hawthornia in the back, and then a lamp over here from Target. It's a gold like geometric sort of lamp. I have a little incense burner, even though I don't have any incense currently. Another candle from Bath & Body Works, a half of a amethyst geode, and then I have this little gold pot with my alocasia in it. This was like a lot fuller of a plant, now it just has one leaf. And then I also have this little jewelry holder that has some of my, not everyday jewelry, but my most worn jewelry that's other than like the necklaces and earrings and rings that I wear every day. And it's this cool little like gold structure. It's actually from Urban Outfitters, but I found it at Goodwill for like 99 cents. And then up here I also have a shelf that's really cool. It's from IKEA. It's like this cool shape. That was like $12 at IKEA, and they have it in different colors, and it's really cool, so I definitely recommend that. Up here I have another Monstera that again is also wilting, but I'm nursing her back to health. This is a Monstera Adansonii, or Adansonii, I don't know which pronunciation is correct. And then also a little rattan like peacock chair that I thrifted and I used as a plant stand with my little aloe plant that is my plant that I've had for the longest, because I used to be absolutely terrible at taking care of plants and I would kill every plant I had within like a month. But I've had that aloe for probably like 3 years now and it's still going strong, so. And then over here in the corner I have my cameras hanging. Like I said, I have my point and shoot film camera hanging by the door, but then over here I keep my Polaroid, and then my camera, like my DSLR that I'm filming on, is usually hanging over here, so I'll have those hanging up. And then skipping over the table because we went over that already, I have this little stand. It's a really cute little like wooden heart-shaped stand that I use as a plant stand, and I've got some of my plants that I like to keep outside. I have this really pretty pot of succulents that I love. I like put it all together. I found all the succulents at different stores. It absolutely like exploded in growth over the summer. These string of pearls were like tiny when I got it, and now they have grown like an entire foot, and I'm super excited about it. I actually clipped off one of the strands yesterday to propagate it and hopefully have more luck with the string of pearls because I love them. So I have that guy on top, and then I also have a jade plant on the bottom, and then a little like cactus, as well as my little like watering pitcher and then moisture meter. And then on the bottom I have another little plant that I just bought that was like $2. I don't know what it's called. I've never had this kind of plant before, but it's like a fuzzy succulent. And then I also have this little wall hanging above it that I got at the at-home store. Alright, and then lastly over here we have my closet, which I'm not going to spend too much time on because it's pretty messy and not like very pretty. It's really not pretty. I have a lot of laundry on the floor. I did have my laundry all caught up, but then I was like putting it away and didn't put it away right away, so it was like in a pile on my floor, and I was going to go to sleep and do it in the morning, and my kitten peed on it, so I have to wash it. Usually I have a hamper, but the hamper's downstairs, so it's on the ground. And then I just have my clothes in here. They are color coordinated. It's just like all of my tops and dresses and stuff. I forgot to mention, I'll have the rest of my like pants and pajamas and like sweatshirts and stuff underneath my bed. I have rolling drawers under there. And then everything that I hang up is in here, as well as some of my shoes. I also have belts on here, and then my underwear drawer is in here, as well as just some stuff that I'm storing. Like, I have a blender that I got for Christmas I don't want my roommates to use, so I'm keeping it in here. But that's not very interesting and it's not very pretty, so we're gonna close it. So yeah, that has been my room tour. I'm super excited. I hope you guys liked this video because it's been a long time coming for sure. Let me know if you guys want to see a room makeover video, because if you guys want to see it, then it'll just further encourage me to do it and I will actually do it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys next time. Bye!
And you